Good evening and welcome to your 2017 district meeting. It's been a busy year for Central Texas Electric Co-op. The decisions a few years ago to leave LCRA to take advantage of more competitively priced power markets, as well as other important strategic moves, have left your co-op in a healthy financial position. In the electric co-op world, ownership equity is a good indicator of financial health. At the beginning of 2016, your cooperative exceeded 40% equity, which was at or near an all-time high. The equity level for an entity like CTEC is much different than for a normal for-profit widget-selling business. If equity is too low, that means today's members are not paying their fair share. On the flip side, if equity is too high, future members won't pay their fair share. Experts in the electric cooperative industry recommend keeping a co-op's equity level between 30 and 45%. As a result, the board felt that with our strength of equity, it was time to look into upgrading our facilities. A few years back, during a board strategic planning session, each of our current locations was prioritized by replacement need if the opportunity for upgrading presented itself.
If you had ever been to the old Mason office, it obviously was the first priority on that list. That building was constructed more than 50 years ago and lacked many features that are standard today. It was not handicap accessible, it did not have a drive-through window, the space was very limited and not conducive to growth, and members were not afforded any privacy to discuss account issues. The warehouse area, where we stored inventory used to build and upgrade lines, was entirely too small. The property was not large enough to have sufficient pole storage or to accommodate co-op vehicles, especially the big trucks. Simply put, we had outgrown this location. So the board directed management to research costs associated with building a new facility. After visiting with other co-ops that had recently completed similar projects, we were put into contact with Cooperative Building Solutions. CBS folks are an experienced company specializing in turnkey projects for electric cooperatives. They are experts in every task, from design through managing contractors from start to finish. We decided that instead of hiring an inexperienced architectural firm that would take time and additional money to learn on the job, Cooperative Building Solutions was obviously the right partner for our project. In subsequent discussions, we realized a financial advantage could be achieved by adding a second building project to coincide with the original project. The next priority on our to-do list was an operations center and vehicle repair shop in Fredericksburg. Space was tight for both equipment and employees in the existing operations building, and the vehicle repair shop was nothing more than an uninsulated tin shed, which made for some uncomfortable and very trying working conditions. CBS suggested that we may attain somewhere between a 5 and 10% savings by moving on both projects at the same time. Savings for doing both buildings simultaneously would be a reduction in total cost of at least $500,000, with the potential savings increasing to almost $2 million. The board instructed CBS to work with management on a preliminary plan that would include the cost CTEC could expect to complete both projects. In October of 2015, CBS submitted to the board a final cost estimate of $12,289,000 for both projects. The board agreed to do both projects if this was a good estimate and instructed CBS to return with a contracted estimate. After the bid process, the board again met with CBS to go over final bid numbers. The number was $12,336,567. A mere $47,000 higher than the pre-bid estimate, which was less than a 1% difference. At this point, the board felt comfortable agreeing to both projects, and construction began in Mason in March of 2016 and in Fredericksburg in April of 2016. CBS worked quite closely with local staff to ensure that all potential bidders, including many local contractors, were notified, qualified, and encouraged to bid on either or both projects. We held meetings with potential bidders to answer questions and to ask a few of our own. We wanted to make sure that they could deliver quality workmanship on time and within budget. Despite some rain delays in the beginning, over the next 9 months there was certainly a lot of activity at both locations. And I was asked almost monthly at board meetings, when are they going to be finished? CBS attended our 2017 board meeting with the final cost of the projects, which I hope make you smile and proud of what we have accomplished. The final cost came in at $12,241,178, almost $100,000 under the bid. Not only that, both sites were completed ahead of schedule. Mason, 13 days, and Fredericksburg, an amazing 33 days. This has obviously been a huge undertaking and the largest project I and everyone else here have been involved with. And for it to come in on time and under budget makes me extremely proud to be a part of it. I think our employees who work out of these facilities are still settling in, but I have no doubt that we are much better equipped to face the future and to continue to deliver the type of service you have grown to expect and deserve from us. I would like to publicly thank all those people who have had a hand in this tremendous accomplishment. I do need to spend just a couple of moments addressing the few who have questioned the projects being done and stated that the board should have informed the members before the deal was done. Your board invested a whole lot of time and thought into every step of this endeavor. We have now fallen below the 40% equity number mentioned earlier, all the way down to 39.35% as of the last audit in December of 2016. We are confident that we will be back over 40% equity by the end of this year. I also occasionally hear that we paid for the building projects with the rate adjustment that was effective April 1st of 2016. Just a couple of facts about the adjustment. The change was voted on and approved at the April 2015 board meeting, but was not put into effect until a year later. That adjustment was an increase of only 2% and was made to reduce subsidizing low-use meters by those who use more. There is a fixed cost to serve each meter, and even with this adjustment, our rates remain below that cost. This presentation should help everyone to understand why financially your board felt it was the right time to improve our facilities. However, perhaps I should let some of our own employees tell you in their own words how they feel about the new buildings.
I've worked here for going on 19 years, and I'm a mechanic, and I oversee the shop here in Fredericksburg. It's a good 20 degrees cooler in the summer and about 20 degrees warmer in the winter, and it's about 3 times the size. It's just great. We've got a lot of things that we've been needing. To sum it all up, it's a dream come true. We couldn't ask for anything more.
I've been here for 34 years. I'm district foreman in Mason. We've got our new facility here. It's a big change from where we were. We had 10 people in basically a 2-room office. We've never had any place for personal items, no privacy or anything, and we have our lockers, we have a shower, we have lockers in our shower. If you need a change of clothes through the middle of the night during a storm or things like this, you have an opportunity to take care of yourself, get a little rest. It's quiet, a little private time if you need it.
I'm the dispatcher, and I've worked at the co-op for 12 years now, and I'm really enjoying the new facility and the things that it's going to do for us as dispatchers. With outage management, when members call in an outage, it will link their location to the spot on the map. With the wall, not only the dispatcher will be able to see it, crew leaders and supervisors will also be able to see it all at the same time. And the things that it's going to do for us as dispatchers, our crews, and our members in terms of increased efficiency and responsiveness to the members' needs.
I've been a CTEC co-op member for over 30 years. And used to, I'd have to go to the old office out on the Brady Highway to pay the bills. The new facility is an upgrade, modern, high-tech, and it's been great. We're not customers, we're members of a family, and that's what a co-op is, and that's what they take care of their members, and they take care of their family.
Hey, well, I've been working here at the co-op for almost 18 years, and I'm a storekeeper. Basically what we do is we order the material, we stock the material, and in the old facility we were crowded. Everything had to be moved in and out by hand, and here we can go with a forklift. We can move material where it needs to be, which is faster, safer. We've also got a lot more room to store all the material that we couldn't store in the other warehouse.
Come just July, I'll be here 31 years, and I'm the line foreman for the Fredericksburg office. We built new power lines and rebuilt old power lines. I think the best thing that has come of it is, we can house our equipment in here. We've got a lot of money invested in equipment trucks, and before a lot of it sat outside, which is very hard on it, and getting them indoors, they'll last a lot longer. Just you take better care of them that way.
I have worked at Central Texas Electric 15 years today. I'm a branch office representative. The new facilities in Mason are a lot larger. They're more up to date with modern conveniences such as a drive-through for our customers so they do not have to get out and come in. This really benefits them.
I've worked for Central Texas for 32 years, just over, and I'm a crew leader. I have 5 guys on my crew, and we go out and build the jobs. The new facility is great because I didn't ever think I would see a new building before I retired, but it has made it a lot better on everybody. And I would like to especially thank the membership for making this happen.
As the old saying goes, you cannot please all the people all the time. But in last year's survey, it appears to me your cooperative came really close to achieving that. When compared to other electric utilities, Central Texas Electric Co-op did very well. Municipally owned electric utilities had an average score of 68. Investor-owned utilities had an average score of 72. Among all electric cooperatives, the average score was 77. Now here is something we are very proud of. Your electric cooperative scored an 87, which ranks at the very top of all electric utilities nationwide. While we are extremely proud of this achievement, we are always striving to do better. Another area of the co-op we are working every day to improve is communications with our membership. We have added new features to our website, including an outage update section for information during large outages. Board meeting agendas are now posted on the website approximately 1 week prior to the monthly board meeting, and board meeting recaps are posted within a week after the board meeting. Our Facebook feed is also now on our website homepage, so that even co-op members without Facebook accounts are able to see the Facebook posts. Check it out. You might even like it. You may also have noticed a stronger CTEC presence in your local paper. This is something we will continue to build on in the future. As always, our Smart Hub app is available for members to pay their bills electronically, monitor their accounts, and keep abreast of co-op news.
Communication improvements have prompted the board to implement a bylaws change. Originally, co-op bylaws stated that in order to address the board at a regular board meeting, members were required to provide written notice 10 days prior to the meeting. In spite of this bylaw, no member was ever refused an opportunity to address the board because of it. Your board of directors has voted to amend the bylaws to require only 3 days' notice. The board feels this amount of time will give it an opportunity to verify membership and prepare to discuss any subject matter that is brought to it. This change was made in an effort to make your board of directors more accessible to cooperative members. If you wish to contact the board members directly, please visit our website where each director's email address is listed. If you do not have access to the internet, please contact one of our offices. In closing, I would like to thank each and every one of you for attending your district meeting. As we have shown, your co-op is in excellent financial condition, and the member survey indicates that the vast majority of you think that we're doing a good job. I'm proud of what our co-op has accomplished over the last few years, and I think you should be too. I hope to see all of you at this year's annual meeting, 7 p.m. Tuesday, August the 15th in Fredericksburg.